Good morning and assalamu alaikum students. Can you hear me all? Good morning and assalamu alaikum everybody. Can you hear me beta? Nobody is replying. Are you sleeping boys and girls? Okay हो रहा है. So I hope everybody will be fine and staying safe at home. Let's start today's lecture. Okay, first of all, the students who are present right now, kindly write your attendance in the chat box. The students who are present right now, kindly write your present in the chat box, beta. Class 9, are you listening me? The students who are present right now, kindly write chat box in the chat box, write your present. Okay, so let's start today's lecture. Okay, today we have lecture number 26. Today we have lecture number 26 and date is 17th of August 2020. Lecture number 26 and date is 17th of August 2020, and obviously as you all are having your English literature journals with you and your English language journals are with me for checking, so that is why in this week we are going to have English literature lectures. Okay, so what we were doing, we have started lesson number 8 in our previous lectures. Lesson number 8 is the role of women in the Pakistan movement, and page number is 47. Class 9, I want to correct you that I'm checking your copies, and in your copies in English literature, you people are writing chapters like chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. No, beta, these are not your chapters, these are lessons. And I am making corrections as well. Instead of writing chapter, I am making correction of writing lesson. So please keep it in your mind that these are not your chapters, these are your lessons. Okay, so now we are going to study lesson number 8, and name of the lesson is the role of women in the Pakistan movement, and page number is 47. Okay, if you remember our previous lecture, like the role of women in the Pakistan movement, about how many ladies we have learned. We read about B. Amma or Abadi Begum. We have read about Begum Muhammad Ali. We have read about Fatima Jinnah, and we have read about, if I'm not wrong, we have read about few ladies more as well. Who can tell me that we have read about how many ladies? So, right now on page number 47, we are going to study about Begum Rana Liaquat Ali. So, Begum Rana Liaquat Ali Begum Rana Liaquat Ali worked as an honorary secretary and typist to Liaquat Ali Khan, her husband at a time. Begum Rana Liaquat Ali worked as an honorary secretary and typist to Liaquat Ali Khan, her husband at a time. Please अब आप लोग ये याद रखें, सबसे पहला काम बेगम राना लियाकत अली का ये है कि she worked as an honorary secretary and typist to Liaquat Ali Khan, her husband at a time when the Muslim League could not afford the salary of secretary. Okay, so it means that when Muslim League was unable to afford the salary of a secretary, Begum Rana Liaquat Ali worked as a secretary and typist to her husband Liaquat Ali Khan. Honorary secretary means she worked as a volunteer. Okay, she was not taking salary. So she arranged parties She arranged parties where Muslim women could meet the wife and daughter of the viceroy so as to explain to them their side of the matter and express their protest. Number two task is Begum Rana Liaquat Ali arranged parties where Muslim women could meet the wives and daughters of viceroy to tell them that what is the demand of the Muslim? Why do they want a separate country? Why are they protesting? So she also organized women's voluntary service and later the Women's National Guards, consisting of three battalions with 2,400 girls, in which she herself held the rank of brigadier. Okay, what is the meaning of battalion? Battalion means a large group. Okay, battalion means a large group. So, what are the services of Begum Rana Liaquat Ali? First of all, she worked as an honorary secretary and typist to Liaquat Ali Khan, her husband, at a time when the Muslim League could not afford the salary of a secretary. Then she arranged parties where Muslim women could meet the wife and the daughter of the viceroy so as to explain to them their side of the matter and express their protest. She also organized the Women's Voluntary Service and later the Women's National Guards, consisting of three battalions with 2,400 girls, in which she herself ranked as a brigadier. This is all about the services of Begum Rana Liaquat Ali. Is it clear now who is going to tell me the services of Begum Rana Liaquat Ali? Who is going to tell me about Begum Rana Liaquat Ali? What were the services of Begum Rana Liaquat Ali? Hurry up. I'm waiting for your reply. What did Begum Rana Liaquat Ali do in the movement of Pakistan? Hurry up, class 9. Are you listening me? I have asked you a question. What are the services of Begum Rana Liaquat Ali in the movement of Pakistan? Yes, very good, Nida. Yes, very good. Okay, the first service was she worked as an honorary secretary and a typist to her husband Liaquat Ali Khan because at that time Muslim League was not able to afford the salary of a secretary. That is why Begum Rana Liaquat Ali worked as an honorary secretary without any salary, secretary and typist. Number two, she arranged meetings with the wife and daughters of Viceroy to tell them that why are they protesting, what is their demand, and why do they want a separate country. Number three, she arranged organized the women voluntary. She organized the women's voluntary service and later the women's national guards, consisting of three battalions, and 2,400 girls were in those three battalions, in which she ranked herself as a brigadier. She ranked herself as a brigadier. बेटा ये जब मेरा ये लेक्चर खत्म हो जाएगा तो लास्ट में मैं आपसे क्वेश्चनिंग करूंगी. So please listen very carefully about first of all about the services of Begum Rana Liaquat Ali. What were her services? First of all, she worked as an honorary secretary and typist at the time when Muslim League was unable to afford the salary of a secretary. Number two, she arranged the meetings with daughters and wives of viceroys to tell them why are they protesting, why do they want a separate country, and what are their demands. Then she organized a women's voluntary service, and later she organized Women's National Guards with three battalions in which 2,400 girls were there, and she herself ranked as a brigadier. Okay, so this was all about the services of Begum Rana Liaquat Ali. Now we are moving towards page number 48. This was page number 47, and now we are moving towards page number 48. Okay, in Sindh, the work of awakening the Muslim women was carried out by Lady Nusrat Haroon, Lady Sughra Hidayatullah, Begum Khairun Nisa Shaban, and Miss Fakhrun Nisa Wali Muhammad Effendi. बेटा आप लोगों ने ये चारों नाम याद रखने हैं कि सिंध में इन सिंध the work of awakening the Muslim women was carried out by Lady Nusrat Haroon, Lady Sughra Hidayatullah, Begum Khairunisa Shaban, and Miss Fakhrunisa Wali Muhammad Effendi. Lady Haroon was a spirited woman of upright character. What is the meaning of upright? The meaning of upright is decent, honest, and honorable. Okay, so Lady Haroon was a spirited woman of upright character and a kind hostess. Her house in Karachi became the center of women's political activities, and it was a place of welcome to the Muslim League workers when they came to Karachi to attend meetings. Classes were also held in her house to educate Muslim girls. This is all about Lady Haroon. मैं दोबारा से बता रही हूँ कि in Sindh, the work of awakening the Muslim women was carried out by Lady Nusrat Haroon, Lady Sughra Hidayatullah, Begum Khairun Nisa Shaban, and Miss Fakhrun Nisa वली मोहम्मद अफेंदी. अच्छा, लेडी हारून के बारे में अगर हम बात करें, शी वॉज अ स्पिरिटेड वुमेन ऑफ अपराइट कैरेक्टर एंड अ काइंड होस्टेस. शी वॉज a lady of upright character and a kind hostess. Her house in Karachi became the center of women's political activities, and it was a place of welcome to the Muslim League workers when they came to Karachi to attend meetings. Classes were also held in her house to educate Muslim girls. This was all about Lady Haroon. Now, Lady Hidayatullah. Lady Hidayatullah traveled throughout Sindh holding women's public meetings. The first public meeting of women in Sindh was held in Karachi Zoological Garden. Please आप लोगों ने ये याद रखना है. The first public meeting of women in Sindh was held in Karachi Zoological Garden. These three ladies led the anti-British processions. Acha, what is the meaning of processions? Processions means jalse, jalus, meetings, is tarah ki cheezein are known as processions. These three ladies led the anti-British processions. यानी कि ये जो तीन खवातीन थी, इन्होंने ब्रिटिश के जितने भी जलसे जलूस थे उनका खात्मा किया था. Led the anti-British processions, कि जो भी ब्रिटिश के जलसे जुलूस मीटिंग्स वगैरह होती थी उनको एंटी किया था, यानी कि they were against those processions and they tried to remove them, to finish them. Lady Sughra Hidayatullah and Begum Khairun Nisa Shaban also led processions in Lahore. अच्छा, Begum Khairun Nisa Shaban एंड लेडी सुगरा हिदायतुल्ला, इन्होंने लाहौर में बहुत से जलसे जलूस किए थे और लाहौर में, और उसमें कामयाब भी हुई थी. एंड सक्सीडेड इन hoisting. Hoisting means the Muslim League flag on the secretariat. What is the meaning of hoisting? Hoisting means lift or raise, यानी कि झंडा उठाना, लहराना. ओके, ये काम किसने किया था? Lady Sugra Hidayatullah and Begum Khairun-Nisa succeeded in hoisting the Muslim League flag on the Secretariat. और पहली मर्तबा मुस्लिम लीग सेक्रेटेरिएट पर पाकिस्तान का झंडा लहराने में ये खवातीन कामयाब हुई थी। दोबारा से मैं अब आपको इन लेडीज के बारे में बता रही हूँ, प्लीज इनको गौर से सुने, ये लेसन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। दिस लेसन इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर द ऑब्जेक्टिव पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू। यहाँ से आपके लिए ऑब्जेक्टिव लिया जा सकता है, एमसीक्यूज, फिल इन दी ब्लैंक्स एंड क्वेश्चन आंसर्स एज वेल। सो प्लीज इस लेसन को बहुत अच्छे तरीके से याद कीजिए। any objective, MCQs and question answers can be taken from this lesson. Okay. So once again I am telling you कि सिंध में the work of awakening the Muslim women was carried out by Lady Nusrat Haroon, Lady Sugra Hidayatullah, Begum Khairun-Nisa Shaban and Miss Fakhrun-Nisa Wali Muhammad Afandi. Lady Haroon was a spirited woman of upright character and a kind hostess. Her house in Karachi became the center of women's political activities, and it was a place of welcome to the Muslim League workers when they came to Karachi to attend public meetings. Classes were also held in her house to educate Muslim girls. Lady Hidayatullah traveled throughout Sindh holding women's public meetings. The first public meeting of women in Sindh was held in Karachi's Zoological Garden. These three ladies led the anti-British processions. Lady Sugra Hidayatullah and Begum Khairun-Nisa Shaban also led processions in Lahore and succeeded in hoisting the Muslim League flag on the Secretariat. अच्छा, ये तो है उन लेडीज के बारे में जिन्होंने सिंध में काम किया। अब मुझे बताइए सिंध में कौन कौन सी लेडीज थी जिन्होंने इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले किया? हु इज गोइंग टू टेल मी? Who is going to tell me that in Sindh the work of awakening the Muslim women carried out by whom? Who were the ladies? Very good. Very good, Alishba. Anybody else? Anybody else, beta? In Sindh, the work of awakening the Muslim women was carried out by Lady Nusrat Haroon, Begum Khairun-Nisa, Sughra Hidayatullah. Acha, if we talk about Lady Haroon was the spirited woman of upright character, okay, and she was a kind hostess as well. Her house became the center of all the political activities and place of welcome for all the people who came from out of the Karachi to her house. They stayed over there, and classes were also organized in her house to educate the Muslim girls. अब मैं दोबारा से बता रही हूँ कि लेडी हारून जो थी उनके घर में क्लासेस अरेंज की जाती थी, यानी कि उनके घर को एक तरह से स्कूल बना दिया गया था जहाँ पर मुस्लिम वुमेन को तालीम दी जाती थी। इसके अलावा उनके घर में तमाम पॉलिटिकल एक्टिविटीज होती थी और उनके घर को एक तरह से गेस्ट हाउस बनाया गया था उन तमाम खवातीन के लिए, उन तमाम लोगों के लिए जो दूसरे शहरों से आते थे, वो बेगम हारून के घर पर आकर ठहरते थे। ठीक है, दिस इज अबाउट लेडी हारून। अच्छा, इफ वी टॉक अबाउट अदर लेडीज, फॉर एग्जाम्पल Lady Hidayatullah. What are the services rendered by Lady Hidayatullah? Lady Hidayatullah traveled throughout the Sindh holding women's public meeting. And where was first public meeting held? Where was women's first public meeting held? कहाँ पर हुई थी? Where was ladies' first public meeting was held? Yes, Alishba, very good, very good. Karachi's zoological garden, very good. Adil, Nida, yes. So the first public meeting of women in Sindh was held in Karachi Zoological Garden. These three ladies कौन है? सुगरा हिदायतुल्लाह है, बेगम खैरुन्निसा है. They led anti-processions, anti-British processions, and they led processions in Lahore and succeeded in hoisting the Muslim League flag on Secretariat. अच्छा, अब मुझे कौन बताएगा कि मुस्लिम लीग सेक्रेटेरिएट पे पाकिस्तान का झंडा पहली बार कौन सी लेडीज ने लहराया था? Who were the ladies who hoisted the flag on Muslim League Secretariat? Who were the ladies who hoisted the Muslim League flag on Secretariat? Who were the two ladies? Who were? Yes, very good, Alishpa. अलिशा बहुत अच्छे जवाब दे रही हैं, वेरी गुड. सो बेटा एक तो थी बेगम खैरुन्निसा शाबान और एक थी लेडी सुगरा हिदायतुल्ला. ओके, यस, वेरी गुड अलिशा, वेरी गुड बेटा. एक तो थी बेगम खैरुन्निसा शाबान, निदा, वेरी गुड बेटा. एंड बेगम खैरुन्निसा शाबान एंड लेडी सुगरा हिदायतुल्ला. These were the two ladies who were succeeded in hoisting the Pakistani flag on Muslim League Secretariat. Okay, so let's move forward. Again, we are moving towards page number 48. Now we are going to study about Begum Jahan Ara Shah Nawaz. Okay, so Begum Jahan Ara Shah Nawaz was from the Punjab. Okay, she was from Punjab, and Begum Jahan Ara Shah Nawaz from the Punjab represented the Muslim women at the 3 round table conferences held in London and was the first woman ever to make a speech in London's Guildhall. Beta, this is very, very important. Aksar Okar, fill in the blanks, and MCQs are taken from here. So kindly keep it in your mind that Begum Jahan Ara Shah Nawaz was the lady who was from Punjab, and she represented the Muslim women at 3 round table conference. Okay, Manahil. Okay. So, Begum Jahan Ara Shah Nawaz from Punjab represented the Muslim women at 3 round table conference held in London, and she was the first woman ever to make a speech in London's Guildhall. Please, दोबारा बता रही हूँ, Begum Jahan Ara Shah Nawaz, she was from Punjab, and she was the first lady who represented the Muslim women in 3 round table conference which was held in London, and she was the first woman ever to make a speech in London's Guildhall. Is it clear, class 9? Begum Jahan Ara Shah Nawaz from Punjab represented Muslim women in 3 round table conferences which were held in London, and she was the first woman ever to make a speech in London's Guildhall. अच्छा, अब if we move little bit back, अगर मैं आपको बताऊं, if you remember, at that time our ladies were in strict parda. They were less politically aware and they were less educated. To overcome all these problems, these leaders have played a very prominent role. They organized classes at their homes to educate other Muslim ladies, other Muslim girls, how they were overcoming all their obstacles and hurdles. कि आप देखें, बेगम जहां आरा शाह नवाज वो पहली खातून थी जिन्होंने 3 राउंड टेबल कॉन्फ्रेंसेस जो लंदन में हुई थी वहां पार्टिसिपेट किया था, और ये पहली खातून थी जिन्होंने लंदन गिल्ड हॉल में स्पीच भी डिलीवर की थी. सो इट इज काइंड ऑफ अ प्राइड फॉर अस. ये हमारे लिए एक बहुत फख्र की बात है कि एट दैट टाइम आवर लेडीज वर इन स्ट्रिक्ट पर्दा, एक तो वो पर्दे में थी, कम पढ़ी लिखी थी, और उसके बावजूद इनके पास बहुत कम मालूमात थी सियासत के बारे में. In spite of all these problems and all these hurdles, these ladies were playing a very effective role in the Pakistan movement. Okay, so again we are talking about Begum Jahan Ara Shah Nawaz. She also traveled widely and explained to the people of other countries why the Muslims in India wanted a separate state. अच्छा, ना सिर्फ इन्होंने 3 राउंड टेबल कॉन्फ्रेंस अटेंड की बल्कि वहां पर स्पीच भी डिलीवर की. इसके अलावा ही ट्रैवल्ड वाइडली, यानी कि दूर दराज के ममालिक में इन्होंने ट्रैवल किया और इन्होंने दुनिया के लोगों को ये बताया कि वाई पाकिस्तान मुस्लिम्स इन इंडिया वांट अ सेपरेट कंट्री, क्यों चाहिए, व्हाट आर द डिमांड्स ऑफ मुस्लिम्स, व्हाट आर द राइट्स ऑफ मुस्लिम्स, व्हाई डू दे वांट a separate country. Okay, so Begum Jahan Ara Shah Nawaz was from Punjab. Okay, now it's your turn. Who is going to tell me about the role of Begum Jahan Ara Shah Nawaz? Who is going to tell me about the role of Begum Jahan Ara Shah Nawaz? What were the services rendered by Begum Jahan Ara Shah Nawaz during the Pakistan movement? Very good, Adil. Very good, beta. Anybody else? Yes, very good, Alishpa. Keep it up. Anybody else other than Alishpa and Adil? कोई और बच्चा बेटा, कोई और बताएगा मुझे? Nobody is telling me. Beta, Begum Jahan Ara Shah Nawaz was from Punjab. She was the first lady who represented Muslim women in 3 roundtable conferences which were held in London, and she was the first woman ever to make a speech in London's Guildhall. Other than this, Begum Jahan Ara Shah Nawaz traveled widely. बहुत दूर दराज के इलाकों तक उन्होंने सफर किया, just to tell the people that why Muslims in India want or demand a separate country. Why do they demand a separate country or a separate homeland? What are their rights and what are their demands? Okay, so let's move forward. Now we are going to read about the other women. Yes, Nida, good beta. Okay, so other women who played an active part in the struggle for independence, other women who played an active part in the struggle for independence are Begum Iqbal Hussain, Begum Salma Tasadduq Hussain, Geti Ara Bashir Ahmed, Begum Shaista Ikramullah, Begum Vikaru Nisa Noon, Begum Nawab Muhammad Ismail, Nurus Shaban Begum, Nurus Sabah Begum, sorry, it's Nurus Sabah Begum, and Fatma Sheikh of Hyderabad, Sindh. Acha, class 9, you must be worried about these names. Yes, beta, you have to learn these names. You have to learn these names as it is they are mentioned in your lesson, because lot of questions are taken from here. This lesson is very, very important for MCQs, for blanks, and for question answers as well. Your MCQs, your blanks, and your question answers are taken from these lessons. So please learn this lesson very, very carefully and thoroughly. You should learn about the services of all the ladies that we have learned in our previous lectures as well. For example, we have learned about Begum Abadi Begum, then Begum Muhammad Ali, then Miss Fatima Jinnah, Begum Rana Liaquat Ali Khan, and in Sindh, who were the ladies who played very active part. For example, Lady Nusrat Harun, Lady Sughra Hidayatullah, Begum Khairun Nisa Shaban, and other ladies from Punjab, Begum Jahan Ara Shah Nawaz, and the other ladies who played an active part in the struggle for independence are Begum Iqbal Hussain, Begum Salma Tasadduq, Geti Ara, Begum Shaista Ikramullah, Begum Vikarun Nisa, Begum Nawab Muhammad Ismail, and Nurus Sabah Begum, and फातिमा शेख ऑफ हैदराबाद से. अच्छा, यू शुड नो कि कौन सी लेडीज कहाँ से बिलोंग करती थी. जैसे इन सिंध हमारे पास हैं लेडी नुसरत हारून, लेडी सुगरा हिदायतुल्लाह, बेगम खैरुन्निसा शाबान एंड मिस फखरुन्निसा वली. अच्छा, पंजाब से हमारे पास जो है वो है बेगम जहां आरा शाह नवाज. तो आप लोगों ने इन लेडीज को इसी तरीके से इनकी सर्विसेज को याद करना है कि व्हाट वर द सर्विसेज rendered by these ladies during the Pakistan movement. अब ऐसा नहीं है कि हम जैसे जैसे आगे बढ़ते जा रहे हैं आप पीछे वाले सारे लेक्चर्स को भूलते चले जाओ. नो, यू हैव टू प्रिपेयर दीज लेक्चर्स वेरी केयरफुली एंड थॉरली, एंड योर टास्क, your assignment is to learn whatever we are studying in our classes. आपने इनको याद करना है बेटा. This lesson is very important. I am repeating again and again. This lesson is very important for MCQs, for blanks and for question answers. Short question answers जहाँ से RTC के लिए उठा लिए जाएंगे, blanks उठा ली जाएंगी, MCQs बहुत से बन सकते हैं यहाँ से. So please learn this lesson, prepare this lecture, prepare this lesson very carefully, very thoroughly. So it is your task. Okay, so let's move forward now. Okay, now we have blanks, and you people are going to answer these blanks. Blank number 1, just a minute. Okay, now we have blank number 1. Miss Fatma Jinnah helped her dash in the struggle for the establishment of Pakistan. Who will answer? Yes, Ahmed, Alishba, very good. Jehan, very good. Nida, yes. Adil, Hurem, good. So the first answer is brother. Miss Fatma Jinnah helped her brother in the struggle for the establishment of Pakistan. Okay, blank number 2. Begum Rana Liaquat Ali worked as an honorary dash and typist to Liaquat Ali Khan. Very good. Very good, boys and girls. Secretary. Yes. Begum Rana Liaquat Ali worked as an honorary secretary and typist to Liaquat Ali Khan. Okay. Number 3. Dash was the first Muslim woman to address men public meetings. Who is going to give me the answer? Dash for the first Muslim woman to address men public meetings. अच्छा, ये मैंने कहाँ से लिया है? I have taken this blank from your previous lectures. Who is going to give me the answer? Dash, yes. Tawqir, Nida, very good beta. Begum Muhammad Ali was the first woman to address men's public meetings. Very good, boys and girls. Okay, now we have blank number 4. Just a minute, beta. Dash from the Punjab represented the Muslim women at the 3 round table conferences held in London. Dash from the Punjab represented Begum Jahan Ara Shah Nawaz. Very good, Adil. Very good. अभी पढ़ा है हमने इनके बारे में. Okay, very good everybody. Ahmed, Jehan, Adil, very good. Okay, let's move forward. Number 5, blank number 5. The Dash public meeting of women in Sindh was held in Karachi Zoological Garden. Yes, first public meeting of women, the first public meeting of women in Sindh was held in Karachi Zoological Garden. Very good. Okay. Dash House became the center of women political activities. कौन बताएगा? Yes, very good, beta. Lady Haroon's. Lady Haroon's house became the center of political activities. Plus, it was a house. Uh, Classes were opened in her house to educate all other Muslim girls. Okay, so you have given very good answers. Very good. I'm really happy that you people are listening me. Okay, in your chat box now, please tell me, is there any confusion or is there any question that you want to ask about this lecture? Anything that you want to ask me or something that is not clear to you? Hurry up, I'm waiting. We are left with 3 minutes. Any question, any confusion? Okay, अच्छा बेटा, this is your task that you have to learn this lesson very carefully. मैं बार बार आप लोगों से कह रही हूँ कि आप लोगों ने इस लेसन को बहुत केयरफुली पढ़ना है, इसको याद करना है. नेम ऑफ ईच एंड एवरी लेडी प्लस what were the services rendered by those ladies. Beta, brigadier is a rank in army. Adil, is it clear, beta? Brigadier is a rank. For example, captain, major, brigadier is also kind of a rank. Acha. Now, what is your task? Your task is to read the lesson very carefully and thoroughly. You have to learn all the meanings of the difficult words and do the assignments in literature journal. As you all are having your literature journals with you, beta, I am receiving your literature, your journals, either literature or language, but your works are not up to the mark. Your assignments are not up to the mark. I'm not talking about all the students. I'm talking about few students who are doing their work very, very carelessly. Lot of overwriting is there. Why you people are using ink removers and whitos? Do you know in class 9 and 10, you people are not allowed at all to use the whitos and ink removers. So please avoid using ink removers and whitos and avoid overwriting as well. Kindly maintain the indices of your journals very, very properly. Indices of your journals should be properly planned, should properly maintained with name of the lesson, with date and title page of the lesson should be there. These all things carry marks. If you will not make these kinds like title pages, you will not make, you will not maintain the indices, you may lose your marks. Okay, this is the chance to get 10 out of 10. You can get 10 out of 10 in your assignments if you follow the instructions of your teachers. And what are those instructions? You have to maintain the indices first, you have to write the proper date, proper name of the topic, plus the title page. And please, class 9, I'm telling you once again that you are not supposed to write chapter. These are not the chapters. These are your lessons. So please, if you are writing chapters, kindly stop writing chapters. These are not the chapters. These are your lessons. Is it clear? So is there any question that you want to ask? Any other question or confusion that you want to ask me? Have you all written your attendance in the chat box? Have you written your attendance in the chat box, class 9? Dua Kashif, beta, your work was not up to the mark. Lots of overwriting is there. Kindly do your work very neatly, beta. Okay, so I hope everybody has written attendance. And now I'm going to upload your lecture plus your assignment on Google Classroom. Kindly follow the same instructions as I am guiding you. Everything is mentioned in your assignments. Kindly maintain the indices and make the